Welcome. In this video, we'll explain how to connect to DTSC-200A using ToolKit, show you where to find the configuration files for this device, and present its basic specifications. To get started with the setup, you will need DTSC-200A controller, a computer with the ToolKit software installed, a suitable USB mini cable with data transmission, and the device configuration files. Sometimes it may also be necessary to install the appropriate USB drivers. First, you need to download and install the ToolKit software. Go to woodward.com and open the Industrial Service and Support section. Under Product Documentation and Software, select Manuals and Software. Search for ToolKit, choose the latest version, and scroll down to download it. Keep in mind that ToolKit is available only for Windows. Alternatively, you can download the ToolKit accessing QR code that is delivered with the control. After scanning the code, you will be redirected to our documentation server. Go to the Software section, where you can download the latest version of ToolKit. Once ToolKit is installed, the next step is to download the configuration files for your controller. Go to Industrial Service and Support and, in the same section as before, select Control Configuration Files. You will be redirected to a page where configuration files for Woodward devices are available. In some cases, the search field may not load correctly, as shown in the video. If this happens, simply refresh the page. Finally, read the part number from the label on the controller housing and use it to search for the required configuration file. Download the MSI file. Install it in the default location. Once you have both ToolKit and the configuration files, you can connect the DTSC-200A to your computer. Make sure to connect the device before launching ToolKit. Otherwise, ToolKit may not detect the controller. To establish the connection, use a mini USB cable. After connecting the device, open ToolKit and select Open from the main menu. Then choose WTool file you downloaded in the previous steps. Next, select the Connect option and choose the appropriate COM port. If required, point to the SID programming file. It is located in the same folder as the WTool file. After selecting the file, you will need to enter a password. The default passwords are provided in the documentation. Now that communication with the controller has been successfully established, let's review the most important parameters you should check during the initial setup. First, navigate to the Parameters menu. In this section, we will focus on two key areas: Configure Measurement and Configure Application. Let's begin with Configure Measurement. Here, you need to define the measurement sources S1 and S2, as well as the transformer settings. This includes configuring parameters such as frequency, rated voltage, and measurement method, among others. Correct setup in this section is essential to ensure accurate monitoring and system performance. Next, move to Configure Application. We'll start with Global Settings. In this area, special attention should be paid to the application mode, which must be selected according to your installation. Here, you will also configure the available sources and define the priority source. Another critical section is Breaker Configuration. In this menu, it is especially important to select the appropriate transfer switch type. 3 options are available: Standard, Delayed, and Closed. We have a dedicated video explaining the closed transition mode implemented using the DTSC-200A. If you are interested, you can access this video via the link in video description. An additional feature that may be useful is Inhibit ATS. This function can be configured according to your specific needs using the Logics Manager. The DTSC controller also includes several other special functions available in this section. We encourage you to explore them and become familiar with their capabilities. For more detailed information, please refer to the official documentation available on our website. A direct link can also be found in the video description. Finally, we encourage you to explore the remaining DTSC functionalities on your own to fully understand the capabilities of the controller. Once you have completed the device configuration, it is highly recommended to create a backup of the parameters. This backup can be restored to the controller in the future, for example in the event of a failure or loss of the stored configuration. To do this, go to the Settings section and select Save from Device. When the dialog window appears, choose the destination where you want to store the backup file containing your parameters. After saving the file, you can also add a custom note or description if needed. Upon successful completion, you should receive a confirmation message indicating that the parameters have been saved correctly. If, at any point in the future, you need to restore the saved parameters to the device, simply select Load to Device, locate the previously saved file, and upload it to the controller. Once completed, the parameters will be restored and the device will be ready for operation. For additional information about Woodward devices, including manuals, software, compliance certificates, and other documentation, please visit our documentation server. This resource provides everything you need to support the configuration, operation, and maintenance of your Woodward products. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to check our other video tutorials.